Okay, so this is video number 3, and in this video we're going to talk about how to use the tools in Kami to annotate. So we're going to take these tools one by one and go from there. So select is not really one that you would use for annotating, so you don't have to worry about that right now. As I said before in an earlier video, anything with the little lock next to it is something you would have to pay for. But for this circumstance, you don't necessarily need it. Okay, so then we're going to go right to markup. So to use a tool, you're just going to click on it, and now it has, you can either do a text highlighter, a freehand highlighter or box highlighter, strike through, underline, different colors. You can do a different color there, more colors even. Obviously, I'm just going to go with highlight. Now, when annotating, if I found something important, simple thing to do, I'm just going to highlight. And then it simply does that with the colors. Now you can change it if you want to do a different color for something else. It would change the color there. If you wanted to underline, it goes like that. Again, it just goes with highlighting, and then it will go with the document. Strike through. I don't think you would necessarily need this for anything, but if you needed to, you could strike through like that. So those are the main ideas with markup. So markup is going to be a huge thing that you will use in Kami when annotating. Comment is not really one that you have to use as well, so I'm not even going to actually talk about this one because we're just going to skip to text box. Now another important part with annotating is basically writing stuff on the side of the document. So you would click text box. You can change the font size to whatever. I'm going to stick with 14. Again, you can change the color of the text that you will write in the text box as well. I'm going to change it to red so that it does not blend in with the actual words in the document. So if I found something interesting and I know what it means, I would click here. You just click, and then a little text box will pop up. So if I saw patriotism, I'd be like, patriotism, pride in your country. Now we can see it's kind of going over the document, but you can fix the shape. So you can just go like this, move it over a little bit, make it bigger, right there, and you can move it as you like. You can move it just like that. You can make it bigger, smaller, but that's an important part right there. So text box will help you in annotating on the sides of the document. Drawing can also help you. This can be helpful if you want to do something maybe with arrows. So if I saw like patriotism's right here and I want to draw like a little arrow, just draw an arrow. So it has also how big you want the line to be. I kept it at 1. This is, again, if you want a dashed line or if you want just a solid line, transparency, and also the colors as usual. Shapes you don't necessarily need in this specific type of document as well. With annotating, you don't need shapes. But if you do want to use it, it has different shapes that you can use. Insert a rectangle, insert an ellipse, insert a triangle, or lines. You can do that as well, and of course changes the color. And then eraser. If I don't like something that I created, I will just erase it. Now, it can do drawings and shapes that you just erase, or you can clear the whole board and do all annotations. But I'm not going to do that in this circumstance. But those are the main ideas. So the two main ones that I would focus on are markup, where you can highlight, underline, cross through, or text box where you write on the sides, and that will help you in further annotating a source. So pretty simple stuff here. And that's why Kami is so amazing, because it's so simple but so beneficial, especially when annotating a source in this case. Okay, so in the next video, I am going to show you guys an example, specifically with Washington's farewell address, which we kind of already talked about already, but I'm going to go through more in depth and show you exactly how I would annotate this source if I received it myself for an assignment, for tests, anything of the sort. So stay tuned.